What is going on, YouTube? I want to welcome you guys to the re-airing of the We Set the Trends podcast. For this first episode, we didn't actually get to record an intro. We just kind of got right into it. So this will be the official intro. If you have any topics you want us to talk about on the podcast, you can shoot us an email at wsttpod@gmail.com, or you can hit the Twitter page at wsttpod. Hope you guys enjoy.
Man, I'm traumatized off of that damn Quiet on the Set thing you sent me, man.
Hey, man, I didn't even watch all of that joint for real, man.
I had to take a step back.
I don't we don't have HBO Max anymore. We just never watched it. All I watched was like Jamie Foxx show on there, so it wasn't worth it.
Right.
But yeah, man, it popped up on Hulu, and you just see all the stuff on the internet about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that was old boy's name from Good Burger, right? The customer that was acting that's wild. Now I didn't even know that was him until they showed him. I was like, oh. And then they went down a rabbit hole. My whole childhood is ruined now because
I wanted to be on those shows.
Fact. For real. All that? Oh yeah. I was like, oh man, I'm trying to be on all that as a kid, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't what you want.
Right. Mm-mm. You know what? I used to watch In Living Color, right? And then I was like, well, and they were like, well, you too young to be on In Living Color. And then all that was coming out. I was like, so I can do that. I was young. I can be on all that. Man, now that I hear, I was like, man, they would have feasted on my young black ass.
they would have been touching on Lil Ronnie.
Man, I was cute back then too.
Easton.
They would have been touching on Ronnie, man.
Yeah, they would pass me around like a pack of Newports, man.
It was wild, bro.
Man, those people said that like the like creators and founders of Nickelodeon and stuff are like child predators. Bro, it's like a whole conspiracy rabbit hole about that like whole deal. And then with that show coming out, it's like confirming all of that stuff. So it's just, it's
third episode should be coming out tonight. Yeah, we're gonna keep watching it because it's the one with Josh Peck.
Oh yeah.
He comes out and he's like, because the last episode it was just like, they got to the point where one kid was being forced to do X, Y, and Z, and in the close of the show, he came and sat down. I looked at Amanda, I was like,
it's finna get
creepy.
Yeah, it's finna get crazy.
Big creep energy.
Yeah, but hey, man.
I mean, I understand letting your kids chase their dreams and all that stuff, and you hear a lot about the Hollywood type of stuff, Hollywood type of stuff. But at some point, I'm gonna be like, look, you got to just go back to school. This dude ain't gonna keep touching your feet and all this stuff.
Man's a creep, man.
They're doing all those what was that one that like Fear Factor they said for kids? What was that show called that they said?
Sure, I forgot what it was called, but they were doing like weird stuff
and it was like, covered in peanut butter.
People's feet and licking toes and craziness. Man was
lost me at
that
one.
Yeah, man was crazy. Yeah.
But you know what? So crazy. What's more crazy about it is that like when I first was like watching it, I was like, how could they not have known? But then I'm thinking about it. When I was watching it in real time back then, I didn't think none of it. I was just like, all those jokes or whatever. I was just like, it ain't really all that laugh out loud funny, but I just whatever. That's something that
you're looking at it through a child's perspective.
Yeah.
Here we are, 30 plus, looking back at it, and it's like,
because you know how creepy people are. You'd be like, oh man, come on, man. Like really had kids out there doing that. Bro, like,
And I wanted to be like, where are the parents? But the parents were right there. Some of the parents were right there. And one dude was like, I'm doing this, I'm trying to get on the show to get my family out the hood. And it's like that, what are you gonna do? You're trying to get your family in a better situation. You're gonna do what the man says.
That's what they were doing.
I hate that excuse, man, because there's so many other options getting out of a situation. Yeah, you may not be a millionaire. I get that. But you can go be an investment banker. You can go be a teacher. You can go be anything that will get you into a situation that's not piss in the hallways and getting shot at the gas station type of situation. You ain't gotta put your kids up for ransom. Like you ain't gotta, do all this. I understand chasing your dream, but you know, look at all these child actors going through like therapy and all this other stuff. Like, and then you gotta think back,
Right.
was it worth it? You know what I mean? Look at Britney Spears. I don't think she can function by herself like that. You know what I mean?
Nah,
And
she crazy, bro.
you know what I mean? So it to me, I'm like
Crazy.
Quick aside, bro. When Plies does his reaction video,
To when she be twerking and stuff. Yeah,
man,
nigga,
he too
baby.
hype, man.
I love when she do that thing.
oh
Look at her do
man,
that thing right there. Look at
do a
that.
little spin around, going to do a little
Man.
spin around again right there for me, twirling around on the pole.
Nah,
Man.
Oh wow.
bro.
Let me ask y'all this. Let
It's
me ask y'all this.
crazy
Yeah.
because like it
So,
makes you think. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
no, you good, you good. So, we all got kids now, right?
Yeah.
So, if y'all were given the opportunity that something that was very lucrative, where your kid would be, say, like in a small acting role that could possibly lead to some bigger roles, would
Right.
you let them pursue those acting roles?
So,
I'd have to be there every step of the way.
and it's weird, right? Because let's say the acting role, to us it's acting, and to your child it's him chasing a dream and stuff like that. But to the outside world, he may be playing like a kid slave or a kid drug dealer or something like that, that makes, you know, kids of his same color look bad. You know what I mean? So I look at it like that, like, okay, I'm not gonna be like super woke or nothing like that, but I'm gonna be like, all right, look, 20 years from now, are you gonna look back at this role and be like, I shouldn't have done it? You know what I mean? Or why did my parents stop me and explain to me what these roles are? So it depends on the role, and two, um, like I was hearing some of these kids that started off their career in like with scary movies or horror movies, that it really messes them up. Like, so even then it was just like they would have like repeated dreams of these things, and they make it seem like it's real and all that. So I'm like I said, he can be in a Rush Hour movie, but the other than that, I don't know.
You saw that one kid that was selling the Girl Scout cookies, but they made it the way they drummed it up. It was like he was selling drugs. Hey
Yeah,
man, you got
Oh
cookies?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
no man, I ain't got cookies, man. Like look at the stuff, man. It's like, come on. Then the little black kid, the mom was like, you gotta have the little black kid
yeah,
being on set, being the one, pushing the cookies like that. So,
right. But
That's portraying it as just
in
like
the
drugs
in
or
the
something.
same
Yeah.
mhm.
in the same boat, that same joke would have been funny if it was like a kid version of In Living Color type of thing, because it depends on whose network it was on too. Because the Wayans brothers, they did some stuff that I was just like, hey,
But back then it
you
was
lucky that
funny
was in
though.
the 80s. Yeah, you lucky
Yeah.
that was in the 80s.
Back then it was funny. Now, man, people they didn't got real like sensitive to like certain
Right,
subjects, so you can't really say much.
right, right,
Yeah, you
right.
can't joke around no more.
Nah, you can't do that.
Man, I was watching Eddie Murphy Raw the other day. I was like, let me click this off. I was trying to show my son some funny sound. He turned on Bluey for real.
Oh man, that's bro.
No,
I
Eddie
did
Murphy Raw, yeah, he brought it in that one.
Yeah,
yeah,
and I used to watch that like it was like going out of style, man.
right.
I could let my son watch that now.
You gonna get
Man,
this Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, sit
right.
down,
Shit, maybe not even that. You look at all the
Yeah.
stuff that, man, I don't know what's safe now. I'm just
Man,
like,
they
look,
say things be
Nothing.
causing stress and anxiety and ADHD and autism. I'm like, bro, you can't wait. We gonna put them in the corner and tell them to
Yeah.
count. I don't know.
hey, I'm not saying anything to, because autism is a debilitating thing and stuff like that. But the way all the symptoms is coming out, I'm like, damn, do I got autism? Like, yeah, damn, I do that. Like,
I
I
know I
like
got
my stuff
ADHD or
in
something,
order.
man. I got ADHD
Yeah.
or something. I know I got freaking anxiety now.
Right.
Shoot,
I
I
was
can't
watching
be
this
late to nothing no
TikTok
more.
thing. I was like, God, I got that. I got
Yeah,
that.
I do that.
But
Yep, I do
I
that.
think I'm
Yep.
on the
I do all of that.
spectrum.
I'm on,
Yeah.
I'm on the spectrum.
Yep. I'm on the spectrum. I'm up there.
No, all millennials got something wrong with us.
Hey,
Right.
Got
man,
something
we've
wrong
been
with
through a
us.
lot, man. We've been through a lot.
A
Shit.
lot.
We was listening to R. Kelly and watching the Disney Channel. Of course, we got something wrong with it. I was just like looking up that Kobe Bryant
Oh,
thing, and
yeah.
I was like, I didn't know him and his parents weren't cool like that.
Man, that's
Yeah,
a
so
subject, man.
I got the article pulled up that I had
Yeah.
sent y'all. Uh, so they made an edit. It's from LA Times. They made an edit a couple days ago. It said an earlier version of the story said that Joe Bryant was auctioning the NBA championship ring that his son
Yeah.
Kobe gifted him. However, his father sold the ring in 2013, and now a different owner is currently auctioning it. So it was
So it was already sold.
already sold, and then it's getting resold
Right.
now. That article does make mention of their strained relationship. They said it had to do with him dating and marrying Vanessa. But yeah, how do y'all think about what do y'all think about him selling the ring in the first place? Selling your son's, what was it, 2000?
Yeah, it was his first ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was his first ring.
selling his son's
But
2000 championship ring.
what I had read in one of the articles is that it wasn't actually Kobe's ring. It was one that was gifted to him. So you know how in like some like leagues and stuff like that, the
Give it to
like
the
close
parents
family
and all
members
that.
that get a replica of the person's ring. That was basically what they had did for him. But it was a real championship ring. So, but still, man, I feel like you're supposed to take care of your parents anyway, especially like if you have the means to do so, yeah. And we don't know the family dynamic between why they don't like Vanessa, but it seems a little funny that since Kobe passed away, she still hasn't made an effort to like reach out to them or like see if they good and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, that's still their son.
Hey, I would agree with you only on the fact that that's their son. That's the only thing I agree with.
Yeah.
Because um Kobe's dad was in the NBA. He
Yeah.
may not have been for a long time. He played overseas and all this other stuff. Kobe had no obligation to take care. Like Kobe's dad should have been well off if he didn't take care of his money or whatever, right? Now, whoever Kobe marries is Kobe's responsibility. If their parents were like, "Hey, we don't think that she's a good fit," that's the extent of what they could be or should be saying. You know what I mean? And for them to try to create a rift between Kobe and his wife, like, yeah, she may have presented as a type of person that was like bad for him or whatever. But remember, Kobe almost messed up that marriage, not Vanessa. You know what I mean? There was a
As they
there was a
say, as they
hey,
say,
Allegedly,
hey,
as they
allegedly,
say,
allegedly,
it's
no, yeah,
alleged,
quote
allegedly
unquote, quote
allegedly.
unquote.
he was in a compromised position with that girl. You know what I mean? He may not have done the things that they said he did, but he was in close proximity to her to where a married man should not have been. I'm
And
gonna
remember,
just say that.
at that time, supposedly him and Vanessa was going through a hard time.
Right.
So
When they won the first championship?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you get married, you go through arguments, you do whatever. I understand, but that don't mean, hey, I'm on the road, blah 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 blah, all this
Oh
other stuff.
no,
You know,
that don't excuse you.
they
Yeah,
call it
yeah.
Mamba mentality. Be that same Mamba mentality in your marriage. You know what I mean? God rest the dead. I don't mean to talk bad on them or nothing like that, but you know what I mean. The parents should have been, hey, you know, if this is the woman that you are choosing to marry, we've already said our piece. Now make it work. Now here are the values that you should bring in. Here are the values that you should be looking for. You know what I mean? All this, we ain't gonna come to your marriage. We ain't gonna come to your wedding. We ain't gonna do all this other stuff. I don't know, man.
So
They ain't
going on,
seen the
actually scrolling down a little
grandkids.
bit in the article, it says Kobe took his parents to court over the selling of the ring, saying that he never granted them permission to sell the items. Pamela Bryant, his mom, said in a court filing that she planned to purchase a Nevada home with the $450,000 advance that she received. Lawyers worked out a settlement allowing Kobe's parents to auction 6 items of memorabilia totaling 500 grand, and they issued a public apology. One of the items sold was the ring currently on the auction block. Right now, it's at $141,000.
Yeah, man.
He got
a
five
little
of
bit
them.
more. A little bit more. But nah, man, like I get that Kobe dad was a pro baller, but they won't get money like that back then. They won't get money.
No endorsements like that. No.
True.
So
it was Mike, and before that it was Larry and Magic.
yeah.
You know, Mike came along, and then who else did you hear about? You know what I'm saying?
And that was when it like freaking took off, but they won't get money like that. So
I mean,
I
I
could
get that, but now
see
you're Kobe Bryant's dad. You get endorsements just off of being there.
Not if Kobe don't want it.
I'm still your daddy.
Hey, I'm telling you, if Kobe Bean Bryant say no, they're gonna be like,
I brought you into this world. Yeah, no, Kobe. You know, Kobe had pull like that.
Kobe had pull like that, man.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
If Kobe don't want it, it won't gonna happen, man. But yeah,
I've been auctioning these nuts off. I've been like, look, y'all want another Kobe? Come on, 100,000.
Oh my
bronze.
God.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, you wild.
Only thing that can stop Kobe is another Kobe, ladies. Come on.
Wow. Oh man.
So if you were hurting for money, you were strapped for cash, and your son, regardless of your personal career, your offspring has, you know, back to back or like 2 and 3 years championship rings coming off those wins. You were hurting for cash. What you gonna do? You gonna sell a ring off? You gonna keep it?
I'm gonna sell it, but I'm gonna say it was stolen.
Nah, shoot. First, I'm gonna ask my son. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, yo, Pops is a little down and out right now. Can you help me out?"
Honest with him.
Yeah. And if he tell me no, I'm selling the rings.
Hey, at least I asked.
At least I asked you. You told me you weren't gonna help me out, so now I gotta find another means to get it done. So hey, but yeah, shoot, I wouldn't want to sell them though because it holds sentimental value.
Yeah.
But hey, man, bills be billing.
Those be billing. That they do.
Yeah, but don't stop for nobody.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100%. If I'm Kobe's dad, and he was like, "Hey, look, I'm cutting you off," I'm like, "All right, I'm sending somebody out with maybe a crowbar, maybe allegedly something like that to take out the knees." And I'm like, "All right, if I ain't getting nobody, ain't nobody getting money around here. If I ain't eating, nobody eats, B.
Everybody's starving." Speaking of starving, waffles or pancakes? But I like chocolate chip pancakes too.
Because if we talking like IHOP pancakes or those crispy edged off the Cracker Barrel pancakes, then I could go that over waffles.
But then you got the Waffle House waffles. Them joints be crazy.
You ain't wrong when you're right.
Them joints be crazy, man. Oh man.
Oh, the way the syrup just sits perfectly in each little square.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I know. I be feeling like a savage eating pancakes because it be coming off the side.
Sure, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna just make a pancake French toast waffle. So it got all three in one.
You know, our people suffer from diabetes and stuff like that, man. Like,
hey, man. Hey,
my diabetes kicked in.
We all gotta die somehow, man. So
I started rubbing my chest when I heard that.
Oh man.
Yeah. But hey, if you put French toast in that, I would choose French toast over pancakes.
Oh no, definitely, yeah. I'm a French toast person too.
You know,
I love French toast, man.
Cracker Barrel French toast. Don't put no syrup on my French toast. Let
no,
me
what?
dip it in the French toast.
Oh, okay.
Because it gets soggy.
So you out here eating it dry?
Yeah, man. I can't eat no dry French toast, man. What?
Nah.
You a serial killer.
Hey man. Hey.
You're a psychopath behavior.
I'll look at you too.
Say, man, I know you want to drink some orange juice or something to get that down.
No. I slide it away from you. Nah. Nah.
Oh man.
Oh, bring in the Popeyes biscuits without drink too.
No way, man. No way.
We got to our random questions. I got one more random question for y'all. What is your favorite line from any movie?
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Remember in the wood when he was just like, you let that nigga Terry bone, and I know I look better than him. All the time. Man. I know I look better than him.
I think my joint is from Life. When they would talk about the damn cornbread, he was like, "When you drink cornbread, nah, man, he gonna have to get his own damn cornbread." Nah, man, part two of my killing spree gonna be getting up in your ass.
I might have to change mine too.
Oh my god.
In Coming to America, when he was like, I'm very happy to be. I'm very happy the way he's sitting there bopping. Even as a kid, like watching that, man. I can't choose
nostalgia with those movies, man. It just take you back to a better time, man.
Hell yeah.
Dang.
What about you, Pies?
Me, so Training Day is probably my favorite movie of all time. I'm a huge Will Smith fan. Like I have 85% of his movies on DVD. But Training Day is just one of the greatest films of all time. And just my favorite line of that movie is super short, but it was when Alonzo's talking. He's like, "You disloyal, fool ass, bitch made punk." It's like 8 words, bro. That's my favorite line of all time because he puts just so much gusto in it.
Nah, you gonna do this to me?
I have you playing basketball at Pelican Bay.
Pelican Bay.
Yeah, you see Terry Crews in the back looking confused, just big and confused.
Crazy. Oh man, hey, that was a good one, man. That was probably one of Quentin Tarantino's best freaking movies.
That was Quentin Tarantino's movie?
Yeah, one of Quentin Tarantino.
Hold on.
I don't think that was Tarantino.
I could have
sworn let me ask Dr.
A whole lot more N-bombs in there than
No, that was Antoine Fuqua.
Fuqua. Yeah. So
No, if it
if
was
you
Tarantino, it'd be a lot more feet and a lot more F-bombs and a lot more N words.
And a lot more
so if
Samuel
you had to
Jackson.
rank Will Smith's your favorite Will Smith's movies, right? From it can be whatever, like it can be a small role, major role, whatever. You rank your favorite movies from 1 to 5. Let's say top 5 movies.
What, Will Smith?
Yeah.
You asking me or just in
Yeah.
general?
Since you said it was a Will Smith fan.
Bro, just 5?
Yeah.
He said I got about 50.
Because I got my top
Um,
5, and I just want to see yours.
top 5. Okay. Okay. This is not gonna be any particular order.
Okay, mine's in order, but I'll let you. I'll let you.
That's too much pressure. That's too much pressure. I'll give you 5 though.
All right.
Bad Boys 2.
Okay.
Um, Enemy of the State.
Yeah, that's my number one
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, what the hell's the name of that? It's never mind. It's not in my top 5. I can't even think of the name of it. Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, man. Independence Day.
Mm-hmm.
Was that 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come back to me.
Right.
There's too many swirling around. Come back to me.
So
Okay.
my top 5 is Enemy of the State is number 1. I don't know why I can that rewatchability, I can watch that all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like Men in Black, the first one.
Okay.
I Am Legend.
Okay.
Y'all probably not gonna agree, but I liked him in Wild Wild West, right? And then Pursuit of Happiness, right?
I still have that movie, but it's not my. No.
But I liked him in 7 Pounds too, which is I could swap that out with Wild Wild West.
Okay,
But I can only watch it sometimes because it's such a heavy movie that I'm like, damn, I don't feel like crying.
Yeah, that movie is heavy.
Yeah. Should I say in no like certain order, 7 Pounds or Pursuit of Happiness?
Mm-hmm.
You can swap those two out. I like Shark Tale because I watched that with my son.
I was wondering if I was gonna say that.
I Am Legend.
Uh-huh.
And what's the I don't really like that one for real, but Men in Black 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second one's pretty good. I like the second one.
Yeah.
So that movie I was thinking of was Bright on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
That is a good one, though. That is a good one.
I really like that one, but
people
clearly
hated on it, but I think it was more politically hating on that one.
Yeah. That was a good one.
But I think my 5th one would probably be Gemini Man.
Oh,
that one was different.
Yeah, it was different. I don't know if I'll put that in my top 5 though.
The young CGI version of Will Smith was bugging you out.
Yeah. I liked him in Suicide Squad too. It's a very random role.
I did like him in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the movie was okay, but him in there was,
that movie was trash. You don't have
There's a lot of Ali.
Yeah, did y'all watch Concussion? Oh yeah, Ali.
Forgot about Ali.
Yeah.
Hey, that was one of his groundbreaking roles, though, man.
Yeah, that was a good role for him.
That was one of his groundbreaking roles. So, hey,
yeah. I mean, I still see Will Smith because I like iRobot too, but
yeah. Oh, he's been in a lot of movies, man.
Yeah, he is. He got star power.
Yeah.
No,
I like how the first I'm pretty sure the first movie that came out after the Chris Rock incident was Emancipation, that slave movie.
Oh, when he was getting beat.
Oh, Lord.
I said, ain't no way. That had to be planned. That is not a coincidence.
Right.
Come on.
Nah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. He was probably getting flashbacks, you know, during the war show. It was like, all right,
Yep.
Getting whooped by his wife.
out.
Nah, yeah, he be getting whooped by her. Man, I don't understand that, man. I can't deal with that.
Jennifer Lynn Lopez Affleck was recent. She's been all over TikTok, and it's because people have been saying that she's fronting for the gram, basically, saying that, you know, she was a young girl from the Bronx. She grew up on the block, but everybody's like, what block? What block you grew up on, J-Lo? What block is this? So it's a little TikTok video I had. Let me see if y'all can hear this.
With an orange drink, if you know, you know. We don't know. And I am saying this as someone not from the Bronx, but from New York. So I'm gonna help out my kinfolk up there because this lady keeps trying, y'all, and I can't take it no more. Now, when I was growing up in New York, I had like 3 standard orders of stuff that I would get when I would go to the bodega, depending on what time of day it was. In the morning, no question, bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll, salt, pepper, ketchup. That's it. Yep. Plain and simple. You walk in. Some days you didn't even have to say nothing because if you came in at the same time every day, I already knew what the hell you wanted to order.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, I wanted to ask y'all, why do y'all think J-Lo is fronting for the gram? She already has the clout. What does she need to try to relate to us underlings for?
Because nobody like her.
Yeah. She got to keep, bro. She got to keep her name out there somehow.
Yeah.
Man, like there was another video out there like, hey, I've heard a lot of negative. Somebody say something positive about J-Lo. And they're like, there's no interview out there where somebody's like, hey, J-Lo helped me out during my time of need. She was there for me. There's no interview out there like that. And she's just one of those people that have stepped on a lot of people to get to where she's at or to stay where she's at. And nobody is checking her. She might end up back on the block after it's all said and done.
Back on what block?
What block?
What block? What block? Nobody's like known her to be out there. Even the people that's like her age that lived out there was like, we ain't never seen her out here nowhere. None of that. She was one of the little dancing girls on
In Living Color.
Yeah,
she's a fly girl.
Yeah, and she just took off from there, man. It's a color.
She had a beef with Jamie Foxx.
She had a beef with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, remember when his stand-ups?
In Living Color?
Yeah, remember in one of his stand-ups, he was like, I knew J-Lo back when he was just hey ho.
Yeah. I remember that. That's crazy because
she was
that's
puffy.
So all right, we can put it this way: J-Lo is like one of those wilding out girls that just get famous. If you really think about it,
she was just in the background because I'll tell you right now, it's not because of her vocals.
Right.
I saw an unedited, unauto-tuned clip from SNL where she performed. Hot garbage water.
Garbage.
Absolute dumpster juice. And Mariah Carey has even said numerous times, Mariah Carey's like, that woman cannot sing. And you know Mariah Carey said you can't sing, you can't sing.
Yes. Yeah. But then again, Mariah Carey did say some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I agree. Like she was she was supposed to do a remake of some famous Latin singer or something like that, and they were just like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Besides Selena?
It was somebody. It was like she's like she died of old age a while ago. She was supposed to do like a rendition of her, and
Oh,
they were like, nah.
He said, cut it.
Yeah.
We don't need none of that. Be up there sounding like Fergie.
Yo, that halftime show.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, he just came out with a song with this one girl who I wasn't a fan of, but now Megan Trainor, he just came out with a song with her. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah. I didn't know that she was married to the kid from the Spy Kids, the redhead kid.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they was married.
That just made me feel old, man.
Man.
Gracious.
Oh, when you hear 50 years ago, what do you think? 1980s or 1950s?
I automatically think the 50s, but
Me too.
I know it's probably the 80s.
Damn. My brain just automatically goes to 2000.
Right.
So, yeah, 50 years ago was 1950s, yeah.
Yeah. But you got to think, dang, that was only 20 years before me.
My back hurt.
Not even 20. 18. Dang.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It hurt, don't it? It hurt, don't it?
It made my arthritis hurt.
Yeah, that means kids born.
I got a VA appointment next week.
Yeah. That means the kids born in 2000 is over 21 now?
I got kids showing up to the unit. Hey, how old are you? 20. 20? So you were born when I was a sophomore in high school? I'm gonna flip this table over.
Flip it.
Get out of my face, private.
Flip it.
Go live your life, man.
Yeah, they are living it. They giving it all to Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
They giving it all to Uncle Sam, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that just goes to show time don't slow down for nobody, man. It just keeps on ticking.
Man. But you know what? I look back, I look at those times and I was like, you know what? I was young, but I wasn't like TikTok, Instagram kids now young. You know what I mean? Like,
now we wasn't that young. We just didn't have TikTok.
Right. I probably would have been.
We
doing
didn't have
TikTok.
We ain't had none of that shit, man. We was different.
I just feel like, man, it's like a maturity level. Like when we were young, it was like that. But then our parents probably thinking that too about us and all that.
Sure. Yeah.
Because back in my day.
But this generation now, man, oh man, I feel so bad for them because they don't have no type of direction or anything, and all these old boomers is just leading them down astray, man.
you know you talking about yourself, right? You lead them all down.
I ain't no boomer, man. I ain't no boomer. I'm talking about the people.
Nah, that's a get up the grass generation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, we ain't far behind, man.
Shit. Oh man, yeah.
I have my boomer moments every now and then, though.
Nah, definitely.
Man, I was watching this video the other day, and they were like, "Look, I know it's time to go when I see a bunch of unaccompanied minors walk into a place." I'm like, "Yup, that's me. Time to go.
Wrap this up." They look under 21.
Yeah, y'all look like y'all up to no good.
Up to no good. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Let's go.
Shoot, I don't even like going places when there's like a whole bunch of young people there. You can be 21.
I can't stand it.
Yeah, man. I gotta see some older folks in there.
I'm mid-30s.
Look like me.
I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah. shoot, I was looking in the mirror and I was looking at all these gray hairs that's coming up in my face. I said, "Oh my gosh, man! Like, what's happening?"
I could take a nice, hot, clean, fresh shower, 15 minutes, scrubbing my face. I get out, I'm start scratching my chin. A man is like, "You know, you're getting gray hairs." I said, "Listen here,
Right.
you need to get out my face with that."
Gray hairs, man.
She's like, "They coming."
They just show up out of nowhere, man.
Yep.
I'm lucky. I'm holding on the best I can, man. I'm like,
man.
please.
A big middle finger to you.
I'm like, please don't let me down.
Yeah, hold on to that.
I'm about to go to Turkey and get the Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, you better be careful. They put you to sleep. You wake up with a BBL.
Like I'm missing a kidney. Like, what happened?
Why I feel so weak?
No, you can't sit down on the plane.
Blood transfusion and everything. Oh man.
Oh man. Ooh.
Nah, bro.
You wake up, they give you the George Jefferson.
Nah, hey man, I'm trying to get my hairline back, man.
I gave up on that. I gave up on that.
Should I still take my joint bald though?
This started, this was going right.
Yeah.
The McDonald's. I had the McDonald's.
Yeah,
like my daddy.
The Vegeta.
And but once this started going,
that man said the Vegeta.
You have the Prince of all Saiyans.
Vegeta. But yeah, man. When that joint started thinning, that was it. I said, yeah.
I started buzzing it, and then I was like, I can still see the follicles. So I started picking it. I was just like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. I just cursed my dad. Got daggone. Can't handle strong genes. Say what?
That's your mom's fault. Male pattern baldness don't. It goes down the woman's line. So.
Well, yeah, because my granddad was bald.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's dad was bald, but
just made that up.
My dad's bald too. So.
Yeah, that's real.
Google it. My mom's dad still got. He's still. I mean, it's back. Get me wrong, but it's still like intact.
He don't want to let it go.
Yeah,
that was me, man.
I
held on to it for as long as I could.
If you're gonna take anything, just don't leave me with the side. The side. Don't just take the top. Just take it all, man.
We're gonna mess around and just give you the Boosie fades. Yeah. You ain't gonna have no C cups.
Slicking it over.
Slicking to me like this.
Oh man! I'll be sliding that thing over, trying to brush it.
Don't do that.
At that point, just leave it and just
be out here looking like Jesse Jackson.
I have a whole bunch of Beijing on my shit.
When they be spraying the little follicles up there.
That black, extra black beard.
You ain't got no guitar on it.
No, it's just black.
Y'all bet not say that.
Sharpie. Y'all boys crazy.
Oh, man. You can't laugh. Can't move your mouth.
Wants to dry out and cracks.
Not at all.
And same time next week.
Same time.
Yeah, man. So we can hop on next week. Talk about whatever pops up over the next 7 days, and we'll dig into it.
Yeah, there's a couple other topics I wanted to hit too, so I'm gonna send them over to you.
Okay, we can talk about it next week.
Yes, sir.
Those of y'all watching, if you want to hit us up, you can hit us up at wstt@gmail.com or WSTTpod on Twitter or X, whatever their name's called. You got anything else?
Let us know in the comments. Should I do a Beijing trial run just in case?
Yeah, they're gonna say you need enhancements on all of that.
Hey, my corners is good.
Take care of this all that right there.